Hello, everyone. Welcome to Creatively Crafty Me. I am Charlena, and today I want to show you the project that I decided to make with the Crochet Society box for March 2024. And in addition to showing what I made for March, I'm going to show you the project that I made for January. I didn't actually do the unboxing for January of 2024, but I am going to go through the book real quick so you can see the projects that was available and the project that I made. So this is what came in this month Crochet Society box. We received 6 colors of this Crochet Society Charm DK weight yarn. And this is a yarn that I absolutely love. This is a cotton and acrylic blend yarn. It's 60% cotton, 40% acrylic. And I really like this yarn. I really do like this yarn. So I'm planning on, I have fibers on my face. I'm sorry. I plan on holding on to the remainder of this yarn. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it is a yarn that I definitely want to hold on to. And let me give you a quick look at the projects that was available to make. You had the option of making this chillax pouch, and it did come with the zipper for the pouch as well. Or you could have made this Care Bear Share Bear, and we did have the embroidery floss to embroider the stomach if you chose to do that. And then another option was this off the hook bag. And something I didn't show you that I saw later on, and I actually want to make a couple of these and use them as coasters, is it came with a pattern to do these We Love the 90s motifs. I didn't even see that originally. So I was in the process, if you can see, like I have a circle started. I was in the process of making a few of these. Well, not a few yet, because I literally just started. I was thinking that I wanted to make a few of these flowered little smiley face things and use them as coasters. Okay, so the project that I decided to make with my yarn, because I feel like it's something that I can use, is the little bag. And I really wanted to make the bag because I have seen people make these bags. I'm not even sure which way it goes, but I have seen people make these kind of bags in the past where you kind of just run a little hoop through. I think it goes this way. You run a little hoop through and you can kind of just carry it on your arm like a wristlet, or carry your little projects in there. And it's not super big, but it is large enough to put your yarn and things of that nature in there if you chose. So this is all the brown yarn that I have left. So I have the bag here, and I have the yarn for January and March's extra yarn all in this bag here. But yeah, so it is really cute. It is really cute, and I really like how it worked up. And I feel like it's really durable too because of the yarn that we used. I'm trying to find. So yeah, I chose to make this off the hook bag. Carry your whips in style with this clever project bag made with granny squares. So yeah, so that is what I chose to make. I chose to do mine just a tad bit different. The pattern itself does say to use like the granny stitch across the top of the bag and around the handles, but I chose not to do that, and I chose to border mine and the darker lavender yarn. So I just did 2 rows of single crochets because I did like that look better. And you were supposed to just like whip stitch the bag itself together, and I chose to put a little I'm not double crochet, single crochet border around the bottom of the bag as well. So yeah, so this is the actual completed project for March. Yeah, I just think it's so cute. And I've never made one of these bags with this kind of handle before, and I really like it. So I'm very happy with this project. I'm very, very happy with this project. And I'm excited to use it because I will definitely use this little bag to carry some good things, some goodies around in. I was trying to find a I'm sure if, I can find it at the Dollar Tree because I don't buy a lot of material. When I need material to line my bags, I go to the Dollar Tree and I want to find a mint green or a greenish color material to line the bag with to put on the inside of the bag. But this is my finished project and I absolutely, absolutely, positively love it. And I'm so excited for this bag. And even though it's supposed to be a project bag, I will probably just carry it when I have just something small I want to take out. I'm running out real quick and I just want to have a little bag to carry my stuff in and I'm going to use this. Yeah, so that is so cute. I really like that. All right, so now on to January's. I'll show y'all the yarn. Let's start with the yarn. So January's yarn was these Crochet Society fresh cotton mini yarns, and you got, I don't even remember how many skeins, but you got quite a bit of different colors. And you can see I have quite a bit of the yarn still left. Let me take out March's yarn so I could show you how much yarn. Well, also, while I'm taking out March yarn, I might as well show you what I have left of March yarn. Oh, before I go on too, I had started to make the pouch because I actually did forget about that until I looked at it. I started to make this little pouch here, the chillax pouch, but I wanted to use more of the yarn, so I started just making mine in a stripe, black, white, and brown. And yeah, so I started this, didn't finish it. I'm actually thinking that maybe I will take it out instead of making the stripes and actually do the pattern. But I don't know. For right now, I kind of like the white, black, and beige. So I'm going to see how that works out for me. And this will be a project that I will also line. So let me show you real quick before I go on to January. Let me just show you what I have left of the yarns. I have a little bit of the brown left. I started pulling out yarn. So now everything is unorganized right here. Oh, I put some of the yarn inside the bag. So this is how much of the beige yarn I have, how much of the brown, how much what colorway is this? This is Angelica. So there was two shades of purple, and the lighter shade of purple, I basically used all of that yarn. It is a small little scrap piece around. Oh, here we go. That is how much I have left of the lighter purple. That's what I have left of the darker purple, and this is what I have left of the black yarn. Oh, I'm tangled. Okay, that tangled up. The end of this project tangled up with the black of that yarn, but I'm just gonna hold it. But this is what I have left of this yarn, and I do want to make. So this is what I have left of the yarn that came in the March box. So I do have almost all the colors left, minus the lighter purple. And I do want to make something else with this yarn. I would like to use all this yarn. I really did enjoy working with this yarn here. Okay, so that is March's box projects and updates on that. And this is the yarn from January. You see all those colors? So let me just show you real quick the yarn that came in the box. I'm going to show you first what came in the box, and then I'll show you the projects and the projects that I chose to make. So this is what came in January's box. So we had 3 of the dark blue, 2 light blue, a peach, a pink, white, and then like a coral color. So we had all those skeins of yarn, and that's what it looked like. So this is everything that came in the box. And then I'll show you the projects that could be made. So we have Wilma, the woolly elephant. That is so cute. She is so super cute. So we had her. Then this was the bonus pattern was for this beamy blanket. So that was the bonus pattern for this month. And then you could have also made the reflect and refresh scarf and mitten set. And then my favorite of the box is the restore handbag. So you could have made this restore handbag. It says explore the magic of Crochet Studio to create your own unique bag. Now, I guess y'all could figure out what project I chose to make. And I sure did make the little handbag. And I love it. Now the handbag, I chose not to make the top of mine like a drawstring, like a scrunchie, because I just felt like I would enjoy my bag more like this. So, quick little bit of information about this bag. So this bag itself didn't actually come with a pattern, but it did come with a QR code to scan to download the Crochet Studio app. And I did. I downloaded the app, and I think the app is something really great if you're into making granny squares, because it gives you an entire palette of, if you put a picture in it, it gives you a palette and a combination to make your granny squares or your granny stripes. I, however, could not get that app to give me the physical pattern. So I just did my own thing. So I just set out making granny squares. As a matter of fact, I got so happy making granny squares that I made too many. So I have so many extra granny squares left over as well, because I just set out doing all the centers one color and then doing the next row. Like I made a whole bunch of white centers, and then I used all the other colors to border the white centers, and so on and so forth. And I just kept going until I made too many granny squares. But yeah, so this is my granny square bag. And I made my pattern however I wanted. I made the centers and the outside, the squares, whatever. I did whatever I wanted. I made whatever colorway I wanted. And I did the same with the stripes in the back. I just picked up a yarn and said, let's go with it. Let's make it the colors that I want. Now, what I really loved about this was this project, this box came with the bottom, with the little stair, the little feet. It came with the straps. It came with the hardware and the buckle. So you had everything you needed to make this bag minus a lining. And the pattern does suggest you put a lining in, but it didn't come with the pattern. I mean, it didn't come with the lining. So that was the only thing I had to add to this bag. Now, this is, like I said, I just go to the Dollar Tree and get their little squares from their crafter square, their little squares of material, and I choose to use those. And I found this cute. This is so cute. This really cute um, cat pattern material. And I thought the colors really did work with the bag. So I chose to use that material to line my bag. Oh, look. When you think you weaved in all the ends, and there were so many ends, and full disclosure, all these granny squares, I didn't actually weave in all those ends. I tied them into little knots. So I tied the beginning of the blue to the end of the blue, the beginning of the white to the end of the white, tied them in knots a couple of times, and trimmed it. Because I also felt like you wasn't going to see the other side of my granny squares. I knew I was going to line the bag. So I just felt like I did not need to take all that time to actually weave in all those ends. So I didn't do it. But I will weave this end. I didn't even realize that I did not weave in the end for my strap. And even after making the bag itself, I still have quite a bit of yarn left. Quite a bit. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but I am going to hold on to this yarn. I'm going to throw these granny squares back in here. But yes, so that is my complete project for January. So I made 2 bags. So I made this granny square bag, this granny square granny stripe bag, and like I said, I just chose to make mine a tad bit different because I felt like I liked that more. I actually kind of wish that I didn't even, because originally I did follow the pattern for the very bottom of the bag, which gives you that balloon look. But I kind of wish that I had just went and did my own thing so that I could have had more of a bucket than this like pouch looking, because even setting out making this bag, I knew I was not going to um, do this scrunch because I knew I wouldn't prefer that for myself. So I just made mine like a regular bag. And I'm actually really happy with the way that it turned out. I think it is really, really cute. I think it's really cute. Okay, so these are my finished projects for January and March. So these are my finished projects for January and March. I made 2 bags that I'm really happy with, and 2 bags that are actually granny squares. Granny squares at this present moment in time is taking over my life apparently. Because I did this granny square bag, and I'm still working on my granny square blanket. Okay, guys. So that is it. Okay, guys. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining me. Do come back, stick around, see what else I have going on, and I will talk to you in the next video. Okay. Bye.